Hi, my name is Samantha Tate and I'm a senior at the Holliston High School. I'm here to talk to you about the 8-Arch Bridge, or more formally known as the Woolen Mill Bridge. So this bridge also owns the name the Bagus Tobruk viaduct, after the brook that runs underneath one of the arches. This brook is actually very important as it was a supplier of water power to the factory at Mill Pond back in the day. So the 8-Arch Bridge was built in Holliston in 1846 by the Irish immigrants who built it all the way to Milford. It also branched from the Boston and Worcester line. In the early 1900s, there were bigger and larger trains that went on the railroad. So the town decided to put a long, smooth concrete slab to widen and stable the bridge to allow for the bigger trains. The cool fact about this bridge is that the main depot of the railroad, the center of commerce, still stands today, but now it's known as Casey's Crossing.
Okay.
So all the stones that make up this bridge are made from granite found in the Holliston and Milford area. The whole bridge is stabilized by gravity, although there is a little bit of cement or mortar in the cracks to prevent vegetation and water damage. The way this bridge is holding itself up is the idea of the keystone. The keystone is the middle stone that all the stones hit with friction. They're held up by vertical supports. In this picture you can see the vertical supports on each part.
Okay.
So why am I telling you all this history about this wonderful bridge in our town? Well, over the years, the mortar that I talked about earlier is deteriorating, so there is water and vegetation damage in the bridge. You can even see a little tree growing through the bridge too. If no one acts to make a change, then the bridge will soon collapse. Luckily though, my friend Mary Greendale has started a project called the restoration of the 8-Arch Bridge. So here's where you guys come in. As the 8-Arch Bridge was the masterpiece of Holliston, I challenge you to create your own masterpiece. Create your own interpretation, art piece, or model inspired by the 8-Arch Bridge. You can use any medium or any materials, and your finished creations can be showcased in the Art and Jazz Festival in May. You also can donate your artwork to the auction held later in the year by my friend Mary Greendale. I myself did some artwork for her auction. I also did this abstract piece to show a collage of all the things that I learned about the bridge, how there's so much history about the bridge, that's near the bike path, that there's wild raspberries and wild cranberries too out there.
Music in the background have a significance, Sammy?
I wanted to put that in to show that there's a story behind this bridge. It's been here for 150 years and played major roles in people's lives. And that's why I also added the text to
tell about a narrative.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I added little shells too to bring out the brook, the Bagus Tobruk in there. For those of you who are doing an art piece, I encourage you to focus on perspective and the horizon line. The horizon line is where the sky meets the earth. Right in this painting, you can see that clearly through the arch. On the horizon line, you can establish a vanishing point. In this painting, there's a vanishing point right here. I like to think of the vanishing point where everything gets smaller towards the vanishing point. Also, everything gets foggier as it is far in the distance. Here I did a piece where you can see the vanishing point all the way in the corner. Some people have the vanishing point in the middle or wherever. As long as it's on the horizon line, it creates depth. This helps your artwork come alive. Again, you can find the horizon right in the middle. The vanishing point will always be on the horizon line. In this case, it is way over here. All the diagonals will point to the vanishing point. If you put a point on top of each archway, the line that connects them will be completely straight. You can find the vanishing point in any painting because all the diagonals, or the orthogonals, as what you normally call them, will point to the vanishing point, such as the bottom of each arch. All the way up here, it's a perfect line. I hope you enjoyed my presentation and have fun sketching, creating, drawing, building, collaging, and painting, and contributing to Holliston.